What's up with y'all? Oh boy, I just got done having dinner. Had Subway. I didn't want my sandwich warm this time. I wanted it cold, so I could taste all the meat and cheese. Cold, man. Sometimes I like a sandwich cold. You know what I'm saying? But I want to talk about something, man. Being dealt a bad hand. I think a lot of us can relate to that. I've been dealt a very bad hand. I mean, it couldn't be any worse. My dad was crazy. My mother was crazy too. You know, strung out on drugs. My dad was overly abusive, man. You see what I'm saying? My dad was overly abusive when I was little. He used to take the whoopings too goddamn far. You know what I'm saying? And then they got divorced. My mother and my father got divorced when I was 10. And ever since then, after that, my dad never gave us no birthday cards, no Christmas cards, or not even money. He didn't even send us money. You see what I'm saying? He didn't even send us money. You know, he could have sent us money, but he didn't. You know, my mother, she she uh she had a boyfriend that made money, made good money, selling cars. He was a car salesman. He used to fix up like old school cars, like back in the '70s. And that guy made bread every single goddamn week, bro. I mean, damn, he made money. I mean, enough to take us out to like Blockbuster Video. You know what I'm saying? He made enough to take us out to like lobster, crab, take us shopping every single Friday. The guy was balling, man. And soon enough, eventually, my mother fucked that up. Couldn't keep that man around. And when he left, we starved, bro. See, our parents, man, I had some fucked up ass parents, bro. There's no way in the world I would let my kids starve. I don't care how unattractive, the female I'm with. If she paying the bills and keeping my kids fed, I'm gonna keep on fucking her, man. And my mom telling me, "Oh, I didn't like John. He was not attractive, but I liked his money. That was it." You know, she let that man go, and I'm like, don't like let a man go. If you ain't got another man that's matching his money in the wings. Instead, she got with some bum ass loser that didn't have any money. And I was like, man, you see what I'm saying? Okay, you gotta go, buddy boy. I ain't got no time for no games. I was dealt some fucked up ass cards. I'm not trying to play victim here, but man, not only did I was born in an abusive household, I was born in a poor and abusive household. You see what I'm saying? A household where nobody wanted to get the bag. All they wanted to do was smoke weed and drink. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I was dealt some bad cards. I was dealt some fucking fucked up ass cards, and I'm pretty sure you guys were too. And I know some of you guys can relate. But that's why I say, man, make sure your bread is right before you start having a family, man. Because I hated being poor. I hated coming up being poor. My mother and father was comfortable with being poor, and they never even tried to better themselves. But I hated being poor. I hated going to school with generic clothes on, with yesterday's Nikes on. You see what I'm saying? I hated that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have the shit that I wanted to have when I was coming up. I didn't have a chance, bro. Not a single chance. Not even a shot. When you come into the world, bro, you got no control who you're getting, who brings you into the world, bro. It's a gamble. You see what I'm saying? It's a gamble, and it's like a deck of cards. You know, everybody's sitting at the table playing cards. This player get dealt a hand, and this player get dealt a hand. Another player gets dealt a hand, and then you get dealt a hand. So then when you pull up your cards, you got the worst cards in the world. And you feel like everybody else got good cards. When somebody, but at the table, there's some people with some fucked up ass cards too. You see what I'm saying? But you think about it, when you think about like rich people who had a together family, they was dealt some good cards. A family that stays together and got money, right? And they love each other. They was dealt some good cards, man. Some people got dealt good cards. And I look at everybody else's life, and I'm like, man, I got dealt some fucked up ass cards. And when you really look at it, when you look at the picture, you be like, I really got some fucked up ass cards. And like I said, I'm not trying to play the victim. But when I look at everything, man, I got dealt some fucked up ass cards. And as you get older, the older you get, the more you realize it. the more you realize that you got fucked up ass cards. You see, I didn't come from a family that was all together, man. I came from a broken home. You see what I'm saying? Broken home. Broke ass parents who didn't give a shit about me. Because if they did, they would have left some money behind before they died. Both my parents are dead. They're deceased. You see what I'm saying? They didn't leave not a crumb, not a cent, not a dollar behind for me and my sister. And we got to get out here and become millionaires ourselves. We got to it's okay, fuck the dumb shit. Mama and Papa left us in a fucked up ass position. And that's what I don't want to do for my kid, man. I don't want to leave this earth and my kid don't have shit. I want my kid to have an inheritance, man. I want my kid to be growing up in a 2-family household, bro. Even if me and the mother is not married, I still stick around for my kid and sacrifice for my kid, man. Because a lot of sorry deadbeat ass parents, man, they don't be doing that shit, bro. They bring kids into the world, but they don't want to be parents. Yeah, they do the nasty, but they don't want to. They don't want to do the parents. They don't want to sacrifice for their kids. They don't want to go out there and make that money for the kids to have a brighter future. When you think about some of these people like Kanye, Kim K, I'm just naming some rich people, Jay-Z, 50 Cent, him and his son been beefing. Him, his son, and his baby mama, they beefing and shit. You got to understand that 50, sacrificed a lot to bring your little snotty no ass into the world. And his mother turned his son against him, talking bad about him behind his back. That's the same thing my mom used to do. Talk shit about my father behind his back to us. You see what I'm saying? But I never bought it. I always cared about my father, man. Too bad the motherfucker never really cared about me. Because if he really would have cared, man, he would have left something behind for us. Yeah, fuck him. And that's the reason why that's the reason why I didn't go to his funeral, man. People ask me, oh, you ain't going to his funeral? No, I'm not going to the nigga's funeral, man. This nigga didn't leave nothing behind. He tried to leave something behind for some bitch in Africa. I'm like, oh no, I ain't going to a motherfucking funeral like that. He was talking to some bitch in Africa, man. And he was trying to leave, some insurance money, which wasn't shit. It was about $5,000. $5,000. Is that the best you could do, bro? You started thinking about life insurance in your 50s? You fucking dummy. Fucking sorry ass parents. They bring you into the world, you know what I'm saying? And then they just leave you here. No, they don't want to better themselves for you. They don't want to make sure you go to college. They don't want, they just want things to go their way. You see what I'm saying? Your parents, if they love you enough, man, they leave something behind when they pass on, man. Because we're not living on this earth for the rest of our lives, man. Eventually, we're gonna pass on to the next life, and then we gotta think about what we're gonna leave behind for our children. You see what I'm saying? Gotta think about what we're gonna leave behind for our children, because just bringing them into the world is not good enough. Just giving them life is not good enough. You gotta have them. You gotta have them in a strong household, and then you gotta have a strong father, man. You can't have a weak ass, busted ass father that's just think about coochie his whole entire life. Think about coochie. All he was thinking about his whole entire life. How can I get some coochie? How can I, live with another woman? My mom caught my father cheating many times. You see what I'm saying? You know. You know. Okay, some of y'all gotta go. Okay, you gotta go, bro. Anybody talking shit in here, you gotta go. You gotta go, and you gotta go. Okay, you gotta go too. See ya. Where my motherfucking moderators at, man? Get these fucking little pieces of shits out of my fucking chat room. All right. So what I was saying, man, like, we gotta straighten these. We gotta straighten this. We gotta straighten this life, man. Our parents left us here with nothing. Our parents left us here, you know what I'm saying, to rot. Didn't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Life insurance, you gotta start thinking about it early. Or at least have some type of wealth you can pass down to your kids. If it ain't life insurance, at least have like $1 million passed down to your kids at least when you die. Because it's gonna happen one day. You see what I'm saying? One day you're gonna die, man. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. We gotta get some painkillers because I messed up my back. I pulled a muscle or something earlier. So we're gonna have to take some painkillers and then go to sleep. I could barely bend over and grab stuff. You want to get a life to go things if you want life to go your way, you gotta start early, bro. You see what I'm saying? You gotta start early in life. Don't wait until you get to be 30 and 40 to be chasing the bag. Start chasing the bag right now. If you're in your 20s, you should be chasing only the bag, not women. That's it. I learned that the hard way. I did the same thing, bro. Why you think I'm telling you guys? Huh? I ain't telling you guys because I don't got the experience. I'm telling you through experience. It was a waste of time for me to be chasing women in my 20s. Cause then I look back, I ain't got nothing. I got nothing from that. You see what I'm saying? I got nothing from it. And if I wouldn't have had into that relationship, I probably would have got the bag a long time ago. Don't even get into a relationship in your 20s, bro. You see what I'm saying? Don't even get into relationships. Stay away from relationships and definitely stay away from marriage when you're in your 20s. You won't stay faithful anyway. If a dude get into a relationship and start having children in his 20s, bruh, you ain't gonna stay faithful. Especially if you was good looking like I was. I did not stay faithful. Nah, because you full of testosterone at that age, and you're gonna be fucking anything that walks. Okay, we gotta go to the store and get some water. Oh, cause I don't have no water, bro. You get the bag in your 20s, don't be concerned about chasing. Especially if you was dealt a bad hand. Your 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 ambition is all you got when you're young. You see what I'm saying? Your ambition and your hard work, that's all you got. You feel me? Because life gets harder as you age without money. I'm not saying that money isn't everything. What I'm saying is money, you're gonna need it. The older you get, the older you get, the more money you're gonna need. Because especially you get older, you start running into health problems and shit. You ain't gonna have no doctor to check you out every now and then. You might check out early, man. You see what I'm saying? But it has to be, you have to get it though. Yeah, you can say that money isn't everything. Money doesn't make you happy, but you have to have it though. Don't make that excuse. Don't use it as an excuse not to go out there and get the bag. Cause some dudes, money isn't everything. Money doesn't make you happy, but they don't have it. You see what I'm saying? Like, dude, you can say that, but do you actually have your shit together? Do you actually have the money? Do you have money? Well, okay, well, if you don't have the money, then whatever you say, it doesn't make any sense. And like, if you don't have the money, then whatever you say, it goes straight on deaf ears. I'm not gonna listen to a dude that's broke telling me that money isn't everything. I want to hear Michael Jordan say that. I want to hear 50 Cent, Jay-Z say that. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to hear a broke dude walking up to him telling me that money ain't everything and it doesn't make you happy. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear somebody who has it say that. Because if motherfucker is broke, I ain't gonna listen to him. Like, nah, bro, go on with that bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. You see what I'm saying? Nah, I don't want to hear that. You know, a lot of us are heading to like a old life being alone, man. A lot of us gonna get old and die alone, man. You get old and be by yourself without resources. At least you'll have a young wife taking care of you when you're old. Where you ain't got money, you a done deal, man. You know what I'm saying? When you get old, you're gonna need that retirement money, man. When you get old, you're gonna need money to help you go to the doctor on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna need money, bro. No matter what you say or how you say it, you need money. You need the bag. You were already dealt some fucked up ass cards, man. You were already born into a fucked up ass family. And for real, like when you think about it, when you look at the cards that were dealt in the world, you know, it was mostly bad cards being dealt. Like, think about it. There's way more poor people in fucked up ass families than rich people, okay? So when you come into the world, most likely the odds are not, I mean, the odds gonna be stacked against you when you first come into the world. Uh, the motherfuckers who was born in rich, healthy families that stay together, they got good odds. Even even if you're poor, you still got a family that sticks together. That's a good hand. That's a good hand. It's not really the best hand because you rather be born into a wealthy family than a poor family, but at least your family is sticking together. You see what I'm saying? You got a father that's disciplined. You got a father that's checking up on your grades and stuff, making sure you get good grades and stuff, making sure you go through high school and college. You got think about who got dealt some good hands. Tiger Woods, he got dealt some good hands. Michael Jordan got dealt a good hand, man. You see what I'm saying? He got dealt a good hand. He had a strong father that was out there, you know, making sure he was doing his basketball stuff. You feel me? Same thing. Tiger Woods had a father that was always, on him about the golf game. Taught his son, he was teaching his son how to play golf when he was first born. What's up? Hard, working very hard to you're working very hard to do what you have to do to turn those cards around because your parents didn't give a shit. They can care less, bro. I don't care what nobody says, bro. If your parents brought you into the world broke and dusty, they didn't really care about you, man. My parents didn't really give a damn about me, man. They might act like they did, but their actions didn't show me shit. It's time for me to get some sleep. I'm tired. Oh shit! I forgot painkillers. Damn. I forgot painkillers. I gotta have painkillers. Damn, I gotta get some Advil. That's what I forgot. Shit. And you like, God damn, it's all on me to get the bag. Cause nobody else, they ain't trying to get the bag in my family, man. I forgot something.
He had a great sense of humor, and he thought life was funny. That got away from the lot life was a kid and children.
I messed my back up doing exercise today. I gotta have some Advil, man. Advils are expensive, man.
That's it.
That's it.
$4.35. Yeah.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Right.
Oh shit! I messed my back up trying to exercise too soon for a longer period of time. You're supposed to start easy. You ain't supposed to be getting in there doing an hour. You're supposed to on there start off with a half an hour and do the basics. I was doing too much and I fucked my back up. I think I was dehydrated. That's the reason why I pulled that muscle. Anyway, like I said, man, you know, your parents, they're supposed to do better for you, man. They're not supposed to bring you into the world broken, dusty. They're not supposed to be, you know, running away from their responsibilities as being a parent. You see what I'm saying? I'm not putting the 100% on my parents, but they got, goddamn it, they got to take some of the blame. I blame myself for chasing women throughout my 20s instead of chasing the bag. That's who I blame. But better late than never. You know, I finally woke up and now I'm chasing the bag. But it took years and years for me to reach 40 years old to understand that, hey man, you running around in one spot. You running around on that hamster wheel, boy. You know what I'm saying? They got you up on the hamster wheel. You're not going anywhere. So you stop that shit. You like, okay, time to get off this hamster wheel and do something else because this shit ain't working. And then right now, my mental health is taking a toll because I haven't had sex in about, you know, a year and a half. It's been over a year. You know, you can't trust anybody, especially when you get the bag. You can't trust not a single soul. You can't trust anybody. You know, it ain't like I was offered a record deal, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I made it in the music industry. It wasn't like I was, you know, guided in the right direction when I was little. You know what I'm saying? When I was younger, I wanted to be an R&B singer. My mom just ignored that. Instead of putting her son into some goddamn singing lessons so he could learn how to sing, yeah, you're not talented. That's how these moms be working, man. That's how they are. You're not talented. That's what she said. I was like, what? You don't even know your son very well. My mom, she was all about herself, bro. She was the most evil mother on planet Earth. I hate to say that, but she was the typical black mother, bro. The negative mother. The mother, she fit every single goddamn stereotype that they say about black women, bro. Like, she fit every single fucking stereotype. And my father did too. They both was walking stereotypes. Going around leaving babies around and not taking care of them. You see what I'm saying? Instead of being the opposite of what they say about black men and black women, they was right on the money. Right on the money. You see what I'm saying? They was right on the money. And didn't care either. Had no shame at all. Had zero shame. But me, I care, man, about my children if they're born in the future. I want to leave something behind. I want them to be born in a family that got their shit together. You know what I'm saying? I want them to be born in a family that got a bag. You see what I'm saying? You know? Because I don't want my kid to suffer like I did, man. All 40-something years. Spent all them years suffering. You see what I'm saying? You know? And yeah, it's a curse. That's just you trying hard to break. It's a motherfucking curse. You feel me? It's a motherfucking curse, bro. And that's what they do. They repeat. Generational wealth. You know? They don't pass down generational wealth. You know? And it's all a trap too, man. And that's why it's so hard. You know? It's all a trap, but you got to fight against it though. Because in this life, they want you to be broke, and they want you to die broke. Look at the cost of living. The shit went up through the goddamn roof throughout the years. Who are they targeting? Black people. Who this hurt the most? Black people. When the cost of living goes up and shit like that, rent go up, it hurts black people the most. They're trying to erase you from existence. They're using their economy to wipe you out. You see what I'm saying? And only the motherfuckers who got the bag, they're the only ones who gonna survive, man. Everybody else, if you poor, man, good luck. Because the cost of living is gonna keep on going up and keep on going up year after year. The shit ain't getting it ain't getting cheaper to live. It ain't getting cheaper to live at all. I hate to be gloom and doom, but it ain't getting cheaper. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video, bro. I need to get some sleep. My back is killing me. I was working out today and I fucked my back up. And it's okay, man. I'm still able to walk and shit. But the pain in my back is throbbing and shit. You know what I'm saying? I should be able to work out in the next like 2 or 3 days. I'm good. I just gotta take a couple of days off, rest my back, and shit like that. I'm just saying, man. It's been gloom and doom. Before I end the video, it's been gloom and doom my whole entire life. Ain't nothing really special happened, really. You see what I'm saying? I started graying up when I was like in my early 30s. I started seeing gray hair. And probably not even gray hair, it's just white hair from stress. I was always worried about where I was gonna fucking get my next job and how I was gonna get money in. I was trying to make it in the music industry. That shit didn't happen. That shit didn't happen for me, man. It happened for everybody else, but it didn't happen for you. Why? Maybe because you got started late in life, or maybe because nobody gave a goddamn about making music where you was at. Nobody wanted to change their life. Everybody else want to be broken dusty. You surrounded by broken dusty people who don't want to who don't want better and don't believe in themselves. That shit is contagious. Motherfucker don't believe in himself. That shit is contagious, bro. You see what I'm saying? That shit is contagious. And get away from me if you don't believe in yourself. That's what you need. You got broken, dusty parents who didn't even fucking give a damn about you. You see what I'm saying? And now you gotta clean up the mess that they made, that your parents made, because they was the one who brought you here, broken, dusty. They was the one who brought you here. You didn't ask to be here, man. Your parents brought you into the world, and they didn't have their shit together. My parents didn't. Are you kidding me? We was poor. We was coming up poor, bro. We came up poor. You know what I'm saying? Fighting over food in the refrigerator and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I hated my parents. I didn't like my mother. I didn't like my father. I didn't like none of them. I hated both of them. Both. It wasn't like I had a favorite parent. No, I hated them both. I hated my mother. I hated my father because they didn't want better for us, bro. They wanted to lay up on welfare and they wanted to lay up on, general assistance their whole entire life. You know what I'm saying? My father kept living off women and all that other shit. You feel me? He didn't want to do nothing. He did that his whole entire life. He finally got his own place when he turned 50. It wasn't in his 40s. It was at 50. Late 40s or like early 50s or something like that. He finally got his own place. This motherfucker, he lived off women for so long. His girlfriends kept getting uglier and uglier. I hated my father. I hated him. Because that motherfucker was never around, bro. I never talked to that nigga, man. We got into an argument, and I never talked to him. And I don't even, it kind of bothered me when he died, but it was just like, whatever, bro. You never give a fuck about me anyway. Why should I show up to your funeral? Fuck that nigga, man. May he rest in peace. Leave your kids out here broke and starving. You see what I'm saying? My mother too. I hated her the least though, man, because she took care of us, a little bit more. We was with her, but I didn't really like her either. You know what I'm saying? She was always on drugs, always doing some stupid shit. You see what I'm saying? She made all the bad decisions, man, that brought her to an early grave, bro. That brought her to an early grave. You see what I'm saying? Some fucking stupid ass parents, bro. They just fucking stupid. They was stupid. Both of my mother and my father was stupid. That's why I say the title of this video, I was dealt some fucked up ass hands. Fucked up ass hands. I'm like, God damn. That's why I don't really believe in God much, man. Cause I'm like, can I get like a better hand? I couldn't get a better hand than this. I couldn't get a better hand. You see what I'm saying? And everybody talking about, oh, God, this and God. But God, if there is a God, bro, he don't love us. The hand I was dealt, he don't love me, man. You see what I'm saying? The hand I was dealt, he don't love me if there is a God. And I don't believe there is a God out there. I don't believe in that Bible, that church shit. That shit never made a difference in my life at all. Everybody, God this and God help. Like, fuck you and your fucking God. Because all we did was suffer throughout the years. We didn't get nothing. We didn't get no handouts. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. That God shit. That's why I stopped believing in God, bro. When I was younger, I believed in God. But my life was still the same. It was still fucked up. You see what I'm saying? But God, God, Jesus loves you. We don't even know if Jesus existed. Get the fuck out of here. You reading a fucking dumbass, stupid ass book that was written 2,000 years ago when humanity is fucking 300,000 years. Get the fuck out of here. That shit don't change people's lives, man. You see what I'm saying? No, you change the life. You do it. Because all I got was bread and butter throughout my life, bro. Bread, butter, and water. You see what I'm saying? You know? That's why when they come at me with that God shit, I'm like, get that God shit out of here, man. You know, if there was a God out there, he would have gave us better hands. He'd make sure everybody was fed. Everybody had a two-parent household. Instead, we didn't get good hands. We got bad hands. And my mother used to do that Jehovah's Witness goddamn bullshit, and that shit didn't make a difference. We still was poor practicing that shit. As soon as we get out of the Kingdom Hall, we going straight to that fucked up ass apartment again. So where your God's supposed to be blessing you with money, jewels, houses, cars. If your God love you, he'll give you that. But instead, he's not gonna give it to you. You gotta get out there, bro, and get it. Ain't no God gonna give you nothing, bro, because there ain't no God out there. There is no God. All that Bible bullshit, that shit is make-believe, bro. That shit was written by human beings, bro. It wasn't written by the creator himself. It was written by human beings. Because I could tell when I read the shit. You see what I'm saying? I read the shit, I could tell the shit was written by human beings that just want to control people. Put you up under some goddamn mind control. That's what it is. That's what they want to do. They want to mind control you. Don't do this. Don't do that. But you gotta get married before you have sex. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Just sit your dumb ass down. I don't want to hear that shit. Cause your bitch ass God ain't never been there for me. Fuck out of here. Homeless. Been homeless numerous times. You see what I'm saying? Fuck out of here. Anyway, I'm ending this video, bro. I'm tired. It's time for me to get some sleep. I'm gonna take these painkillers, man, and go to sleep. You guys have a good night, man. I just wanted to vent, man. So I've been wanting to vent this for a very long time. But I guess I got it all out. You guys have a good night. Peace out, take care, and bless. I'm out.